Ahora resulta que la señora sería viuda, una de las 3 viudas del conde Drácula, y que resucitaría convertida en mujer vampiro, según nos ha dicho Martha Hilleran que se dice, o se dice ni vampiresa ni nada por el estilo, se dice mujer vampiro, y volverá a la vida convertida en mujer vampiro el próximo miércoles. El asunto tiene divididos a los pisqueños. Algunos piensan que esto es una broma, pero otros, tomando sus precauciones, se han premonido de crucifijos, estacas, arcos y agua bendita, por si acaso.
More than 2 decades ago, specifically on June 9, 1993, the world's attention was focused on the small coastal town of Pisco in Peru. During that day, numerous journalists, shamans, and onlookers flocked to witness one of the country's most astonishing supernatural phenomena, the supposed resurrection of Sarah Hellen, nicknamed the Vampire Woman. The source of all this commotion was a vampire specialist who appeared on one of Christina Saralegüe's programs. According to this expert, one of the women linked to Count Dracula was buried in a cemetery in Pisco. It was said that this woman would be resurrected in 1993 to take revenge. The myth of Sarah Hellen. According to this urban legend, Sarah Hellen, a British woman, was accused in 1913 of practicing witchcraft and the occult. The story goes further by claiming that during a trip to Transylvania, Dracula himself seduced her and turned her into a female vampire. Faced with these accusations, the inhabitants of her hometown, Blackburn, put her on trial and condemned her to death. After being executed with a stake through the heart, her family was forbidden to bury her in England. Her husband, John Roberts, took her remains far away to prevent the story that accompanied her from becoming known. Finally, Sarah Hellen's remains reached the Peruvian coast, where they were buried in the municipal cemetery of Pisco. The most disturbing part of this legend is that, before dying, Sarah Hellen cursed her executioners and promised them to return from the dead after 80 years to take revenge. According to legend, this terrifying prophecy was fulfilled on June 9, 1993. What happened on June 9, 1993 in Pisco? When the expected day arrived, hundreds of people, including reporters and cameramen, gathered at the San Alberto Pavilion of the Pisco General Cemetery, equipped with crucifixes and holy water, in anticipation of Sarah Hellen's resurgence. However, no vampiric presence manifested itself. Although today the fear has diminished, her niche is still one of the most decorated with flowers and candles. Although the fear is no longer so palpable, the veneration persists, perhaps as a precaution. In the municipality of Pisco, the death certificate of Sarah Hellen is kept, which confirms her death on June 9, 1913. However, there is also the birth record of her son, born on June 3, 1913. This discovery sheds light on the legend, revealing that the supposed vampire woman was not killed in England, but died in Pisco of cardiac arrest just 6 days after giving birth to her Peruvian son. The reality behind the story is revealing, demystifying the myth that for decades sowed unease in the Peruvian community. And so we conclude our fascinating tour of the myth of Sarah Hellen. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did sharing it with you. I would love to hear your opinion about this intriguing story. Goodbye.